What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my daily live stream, and welcome back here in the studio. I just got back from Edmonton. Well, just I arrived this morning, so end of the day. I kind of need some sleep, but I do need to do a live stream. So, and I wanted to do like a live stream today again in the studio, and yeah. I've been working on a track that you guys have listened to a couple of times already, Blaze the Fuck Up, and I'm going to work on that one for just a little bit again, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Okay, so I got this project open already. You hear the intro, the mixed part of the track, and I'm just going through this track just a little bit, not too special, not too much also today, because I just got back. I already did some work in the studio, of course, hugged the little one. I missed him, of course, and yeah, I'm just going through this again, and I actually played this one, of course, during my shows in Vancouver and Edmonton, and they completely went off. It was totally crazy, so that was cool. Anyway, just to remind you guys a little bit about this track, I'll just play it for you guys. Get this mic closer. So I tried this little part, but now I listen to it, it's like bullshit, man. I should not put that in there. Although the kick is cool, but it doesn't match the track, man. So I really should, I will save it though, but I need to get rid of this part. Okay, so it will be just like this. I removed a little bit too much. It doesn't match, you know. This was cool. Yep. So blaze the fuck up track. I think it's almost finished. You know, just need to do a little little things about little mixing things, and yeah. Now the gated kicks. I already, you know, I had this idea when I was on the road, but I figured that it just doesn't match, like you said. So yeah, it's just how it is. It just went really well. Every time I play it, everybody goes insane, man. It's really crazy, really fun to play, actually. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys and remind you guys again about this track. And for the rest, I'm just here for you guys. You know, what do you want to know? Do you want to ask me some questions? You know, is there anything else that you want to know? Is there anything else that you want to see in my studio? Any comments about my studio, of course. I mean, let me know what you think. And I'm still needing to work a little bit on the sound because it's a little bit echoey in the room. So I have to fix that. And I will fix that later. Even when I talk, I hear that, you know. So it's like in behind. That's a little bit. It needs to be fixed, but that will be fine later. How was your sleep on the flight? Yeah, I did. You know, I slept for, I don't know, 7 hours or something. But still, it's sleeping on an airplane. It's different than sleeping in your own bed, you know. And yeah, and just, you know, time difference about 8 hours. Yeah. What's the volume shaper doing in that track? It actually, you know, volume shapes the melody. So the volume shaper is like on this one, volume shaper. So it goes through that. And also, I think a little bit through the vocal, if I'm correct. Yeah, also a little bit through the vocal. So when it drops, you know, then you have like a little side chain on the vocal as well. Blaze the fuck up, blaze the fuck up, blaze the fuck up, blaze the fuck up, blaze the I didn't even put it on, so I'm not sure. Anyway, it is on the lead, although there's not like much lead through that kick. The fuck up, blaze the fuck up, blaze the fuck up. Especially in the low frequency, like mid low. Especially with the screech. Blaze the fuck up, blaze the fuck up. You see that it's still there. So that's cool. Turn this camera more down, yeah, or I should like sit more up. I could like turn it down a little bit. Let's see if I do that. If that helps. But I actually just, you know, put the speakers a little bit more to the side so the stereo image would be better. Although still my screen needs to go back a little bit because it's in front of the screen. So let's see if this is better. Yeah, there you go. Now it's like a little bit too high up. It is better maybe, yeah. My tracks, yeah, they sound good in the studio. I do master my tracks myself, but I have a good analyzer, which really helps me. Welcome home, thank you, Shelly. Anyway, so I know kind of what I'm doing when I see the frequencies, if they sound right, you know, I can actually see that on my techniques, equalizer and the analyzer. Um, Thank you, kapot gek. Kapot gek? I'm Netherlands, yes, I am. Ik ben Nederlands, helemaal. About the studio, yeah, there's just a little bit echoey kind of thing in the, especially in the high frequency. I think you can actually hear that through the mic. I think you can. Yeah. Always nice to see me every evening. You're really living the dream. I'm really happy, yeah. I can tell you that I'm really happy about where I'm at, you know? Do I see the screen? Yeah, I can see like the screen over here, right? It's my screen actually. So, but everything will be set up better and better every time. So, the first streams I made in the in my old home. Oh, sorry about that. In my previous home, in a really small bedroom. I haven't used Studio One. I actually installed it once and used the, how do you say, the trial, but I think I only opened it once. And what I saw, you know, the workflow, I think it's easier. It's in some way comparable to Cubase. I think a bit of a mixture between Cubase, Ableton, and Logic, but it didn't, you know, went into it too much. But it's more similar to Cubase in my memory than to Fruity Loops, I think. But hey, I could be wrong. Yeah, you know, that's about it. I'm just going to get in bed early today, I think, and yeah, I need to feed the horses, walk the dog before I go to sleep. Tomorrow morning I'll be up early again, so and I'll prepare a live stream tomorrow a little bit earlier, so we can actually do something fun. But I'm just, you know, a bit tired still from the weekend, I think. So yeah. Create a screech on massive. Well, actually, the one in this track, this one. Blaze the fuck up. This is actually massive. So I can show you what I did over here. And if you want, I can do one like from start once, from scratch. There's just some clip distortion, phaser, but it's mostly like ring modulation, you know? And you know, LFO. And here I use an envelope for the pitch. Do I have a vinyl collection? I actually do have vinyls. I think if I haven't looked them up for a while, but I think I have about 30 to 40 vinyl records. I was not like big into buying them and getting those, you know, because I just came at the end of the vinyl era, and after that, then came the CDs, and after that came the USBs. So I kind of rolled into that, and I still, it's still like fun, but I don't have a record player anyway. So, and I want to play my tracks, my new edits. So vinyl for me is just like not a go, I think. Yeah, I will show you one day how I make a screech on Massive. Yeah. Fun fact, by the way, I was in Vancouver this Friday, and actually the Saturday morning I recorded a new masterclass for 78910.com. And if you want, you can look up the old one that I did like in 2000, if I say correct, 2014. Well, I did two actually. One like full production thing, then a kick tutorial with a little production, and now I did like a whole track from scratch to finish. Mastering everything, and you can watch me do that whole track. And there's like little sample pack, some presets, massive spire and silent presets that you get with the package, and that will be like released within now and a few weeks. So and if it does drop, I will let you know, of course. So yeah. Um, so there you go. That's just a little inside information. So you think the sound is best on vinyl? I'm not sure, man. Maybe if you have a new vinyl, it has that like warm feel or something, but it also really depends on the needle of your vinyl player, and of course the thing itself, because the connection goes, the audio outputs is really important as well. So the mixer is also important. So there are like so many things that can influence the quality of a vinyl record. And what I experienced at the end, that I played at events with vinyl record players that are overused, like used a lot every weekend, and they are like not steady anymore. So that's really annoying when you're playing with that kind of a vinyl player. So look on YouTube and press a button era. Well, I'm not. I don't know. Of course, syncing that's quite more easy, although you still need to learn a little bit. But I agree that everybody can learn to beat match, and all tracks are 150 BPM. So therefore, that's really easy. But it's about choosing the record and finding the right spots to mix in the new track. And you cannot just mix any track after each other. Well, you can, but you have to be creative with that. And it's all about performance as well, because nobody likes that DJ that's only looking at its record player and not have doesn't have connection with the audience, because that will make a good party. That will make like a good experience for those people going to the event. And 99% of the people at the event have no clue what you are doing on stage. So they just want to have a good time. They want to really feel the vibe, and that's something that you need to be able to give to the audience, and that's something that not everybody has. I try to do that as much as possible, and I really feel connected with the fans and the audience that are playing over there, are dancing over there. And sometimes it's even more difficult because I also go to places, for example in China or wherever, where they don't know my music and or don't know hardstyle at all, and then it's really difficult. Well, not difficult. It's more a challenge to get them going, because they are really not sometimes paying attention of the DJ, and then you really need to stand your be that guy on stage that really you know makes people go dancing, making them have a good time. So yeah, maybe that's the difference between a DJ and an artist. I don't know. Well, yeah, Alex is right, and I have those vinyls, but some are like not like straight anymore. They have like a lot of humps and bumps, so you can hear that as well. Then it like goes faster and slower all of a sudden, and scratches are like a pain, you know. So I experienced that all, you know. I even traveled with those vinyl cases and everything. Oh man! And then you play somewhere, and there are all other DJs playing, and they play like half of the records that that you brought, and then you have to play all the B sides, and it was just I don't know. Way more freedom when you have everything on your SD or USB, you know. But still, you know, it is fun. It is, of course, it's fun. But you can do so much more now with the CD player because you can beat match, but you can loop, you can reverse, you can slow down like to like stretch it and everything. So yeah. Again, the question: what do you think about GPF? Are you really serious asking me that? Why are you asking me that? What do you think about GPF? Do you like it, their music? That's a question. Yeah, I got my tracks on on EP as well. Up until the point I put them on EP, of course, on vinyl. I mean, yeah. Yeah. And Matthew, you were asking me for feedback on your track, and I am going to do another demo time in the future, and I'm sorry that I didn't see your question because yeah, sometimes I just miss it, and sometimes I miss it a few times. Anyway, I told it a couple of times already on my streams. Demo time, it is still pending. You know, I still am working on finishing my tracks, finishing my album, doing shows, and doing a whole bunch of other stuff, merchandise, having a kid, and everything. So I have it a little bit on a hold, and but it will still come, and you can still send in your demo at demos.keepitupmusic.com. Send it over there, and it will be, you know, in a whole bunch of all the demos I have, and I will one day do one big demo time, and yeah, you know, I hope that answers your question. So I'm not like just going to give feedback on tracks because I don't have time for that, man. If I'm going to start with that, no. So send it in, and it will be on the next demo time. Are you planning to get more hardware synthesizers? Well, if I find a really interesting one that I really want, of course I'm going to buy it because, yeah, I just love hardware synthesizers, and but I'm really happy with what I have right now, and I can make anything that I want right now. And but yeah, like I said, you never know. When I find something, I will keep an eye on that always. Well, I haven't been looking actually past couple of months. So yeah, YO album still pending. Still finishing up, and now I'm also looking at, you know, which tracks do I really want to have on that album, because I think I have too many tracks right now, and there are a few key tracks that need to go on the album that are not finished yet, and I'm working on vocals and stuff like that, you know, creating a story, and I want the story to be complete before I release the album. Be Frontliner album also pending. It's really hard to get together because yeah, we're both are really busy, but we are still planning, and I'm planning to call him again this week and get things going. But then again, also this week, this month, we have DEF CON, and I'm preparing some really cool stuff for that as well. So that comes first now, and I think the same counts for Bob as well. He's probably playing there as well, like everybody. Yeah. How many days am I keep going for? I actually don't know. I sometimes I'm like, I need to live stream today, but I don't want to. When I start, it's fun anyway, but sometimes I'm tired and I just don't feel like it. I actually didn't feel like it today, but it's now still fun to hang around with you guys, answering a few questions of you guys. So, like Jerome, what will be your next challenge? I'm not sure yet. I really want to do another 90-minute challenge, um, but not today. Gonna think of another day to do that. You should invite some friends some night that also produce hardstyle back to back to speak. Ah, I like that. I know what you mean. To talk about music and everything. Yeah. That would be cool. 29th of June. Is it the 29th? Yeah, it's probably. You're probably right. I'm checking the date right now. DEFCON 1. Uh, oh, okay. Oh, well, sorry, I was confused and distracted at the same time. Where is? I'm looking at July. Oh. June. Yeah, 29th. DEFCON 1. Awesome. Yes. Maybe there's like a hair coming out of my. Ooh. Let's fix that. Alright. Alright. Good morning, Australia. So nice for you guys to. You go to sleep, electronic. Okay. Go to sleep. See you next time. And are you getting 18 to 28th? So are you going, YO? That's cool. Adam asks, how many days are you going for? I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I think at least 200. Maybe I will do 2,000 or 5,000, 10,000. So anyway, I think that's it for today. I'm going to bed. Yeah. So thank you all so much for tuning in again, and I'll be back tomorrow with another live stream. Peace. Bye bye.